迎收看《流亡中的自在》专访达赖喇嘛特别报道，我是刘姿玲。说到了诺贝尔和平奖得主、西藏流亡精神领袖达赖喇嘛，虽然在去年交出了政治权利，但是他仍然是所有藏人心目中的最高信仰。尤其近来呢，藏人自焚的事件频传，达赖喇嘛的态度，还有他所支持成立的流亡政府新领导中心，能不能跟中国政府拓展新的关系，都再度成为了国际焦点。伊甸市呢，经过了将近半年的申请，终于得以前往印度的达兰萨拉专访达赖喇嘛，同时呢，也为您揭开呢在这里所有佛教徒心中圣城达兰萨拉的面纱。一开始我们要先聚焦的是达赖喇嘛呢交出了政治权力，让流亡政府以民主投票选出了新的政治领袖，可以说是打破了西藏400年来的政教合一传统，也踏出了西藏民主化的第一步。但是今年以来呢，藏人自焚的事件频传，透露出许多藏人对于现状跟未来的不安以及不安全感。达赖喇嘛接受伊甸市的专访时，谈到了自焚，谈到中国改革，同时也赞扬了台湾的高度民主。
Some projected me as a living Buddha. Some projected God King. Some projected demon. And including describe me as a Nazi. I think nobody believed that. I usually used to describe myself as a simple Buddhist monk. I almost never in dream I feel I'm Dalai Lama. I always feel I'm Buddhist monk. Basically, all same human physical, with that same emotions, anger, love, hatred.
Have you ever been angry at somebody?
Of course.
Yelling at somebody?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
In fact, yesterday, there is some ceremony, you see, carrying on. Some people, you see, doing something wrong. So I feel little irritation. Actually, from the Buddhist viewpoint, Buddhist practitioner's viewpoint, the person who create problem for you is actually gives you opportunity to practice of compassion, genuine compassion, unbiased compassion. And then also is tolerance or patience. If life go very soft way, very smoothly, then sometimes you see it may spoil you.
But with so many people, young Tibetans, they're setting themselves on fire.
That's very sad. Very sad.
How do you see it?
Very sad.
A Tibetan man has set himself on fire in New Delhi in protest against the visit.
Now, the concerned people should carry realistic research work. What's the causes of these sort of cause of that's important. Let's deal with the causes of this problem. I think this problem, not created by Buddhism, not created by Tibetan Buddhist culture, very peaceful, very compassionate, as I mentioned earlier. This problem starts by totalitarian, blind sort of unrealistic policy. So the people who create that policy now must think seriously about these things. All these problems not happen without causes, due to certain sort of condition, due to certain causes, and this happened. So ultimately, related with the lack of respect others' life and lack of holistic view. Very short-sighted and too much self-centered attitude. My power, I have to sort of control these people, even necessary to kill. Very short-sighted, very foolish thinking. Totally lack of holistic sort of view. And these people sort of thinking, it's like animal. The tiger or cat, you see, they do not consider what was the consequences or holistic picture. The immediate sort of confront something, then you see try sort of say harm, like that. So, very sad. Nowadays, we can't blame these people. Our whole society, but the generation which they belongs, they're thinking there's too much self-centered attitude. Just me. And then concern about money, about power. Never concern seriously about inner values.
只有在中国共产党的领导下，走社会主义道路，西藏才有光明的前途。
These hardliners, narrow-minded people, deliberately keep this truth and create a lot of wrong information. I think here, one hopeful sign. Wen Jiabao, last few years, number of occasions he expressed the people of China need some political reform. And one occasion he even extended China need a Western style of democracy. And previously, you see, people really doubt whether these statements are very sincere or just lip service. Now, after the Remiteva Dahui, the usual sort of official sort of press conference, the Prime Minister Wen Jiabao once again expressed that China needs political reform. Then within days, the one hardliner and Chongjin Party Secretary, Xi Jinping, no, not Xi Jinping, Bushilai, no, you see, they dismissed. So things, you see, seems to see the more liberal sort of thinking, more realistic thinking among the top leaders, it seems now become upper hand. So we'll see. It's a hopeful sign.
我们尊重西藏同胞的宗教信仰自由，他们的信仰是受到法律保护的。我们对藏族同胞要采取平等和尊重的态度。
The 1.3 billion Chinese people have every right to know the reality, whether good or bad, must know. So they can judge what is right, what is wrong. So the censorship is immoral, impractical, harmful. So must open. A Tibetan issue also. For a long run, I think Chinese people, as a realistic people, hardworking, I think things will change. That's my belief. Meantime, like Taiwan, Chinese people, you see, you should sort of share your own experience. Taiwan, small island, but highly developed. Why? Democracy there. A number of mainlanders sort of visit Taiwan. So what kind of impression usually is got these people who come from mainland China? Then that Taiwanese told me, some of them spent a little bit longer period in Taiwan. Then they express, now in this island, no fear.
Totally different.
Oh, so they very much enjoyed that kind of atmosphere. No need fear, no sort of constant sort of watching or like that. So it's some mainlander express that kind. That's very true. So I think it is your sort of moral responsibility to show them your fundamental values, democracy, rule of law. I think you can proudly tell them, your president, Chen Shiping, my sort of very good friend and very sympathetic. Once you see he, put in prison. As a sort of friend, I feel sad, but at the same time, I feel proud that Taiwan, under law, from president or beggar, same.
Yeah.
This is a great thing. So must show those Chinese brothers, sisters who come from mainland China. Do that. Show them. That's the rule of law.
恭喜大家，我们赢了！我们赢了！各位乡亲，我们赢了。
I think at least the Ma Ying-shu is become president. I think you see he brought some sort of closer relations, and you got some economy sort of benefit. And then one more serious, I think the missile from mainland China aiming towards Taiwan. I think that danger, I think comparatively little reduced. That's good.
还有在经济方面，我们一定要推动结构性的改变。
But then, meantime, I don't know. It's too much close with communist totalitarian regimes. That also, I think, quite impossible.
Impossible?
I think very sort of close. That also is difficult. Unless you see people from China become more open, more sort of democratic way, transparent, difficult. So you see some sort of indication moving right direction. But however, still the institution, I mean the totalitarian system is institutionalized. So not very easy. But finally, up to Chinese people, I always see mentioning, expressing, world belongs to Chinese, world belongs to world humanity, 7 billion humanity. And each country belongs to the people, not party, not government. So like China, after all, people from China belongs to 1.3 billion Chinese people, not Communist Party, not Kuomintang Party, not other party.